It's not actually removing any texture. The IQ. The spinning metal disc is literally melting little divots into the... I don't think... Can you see the... I don't know whether that's going to work, so I'm going to grab another scrap piece and I'm going to try with the sanding drum and see what happens on that. And for the sanding drum, I will use the mask, but this one isn't actually removing texture. So now we need another little scrap piece. Look. Fucking happy now. Right. Ready? IQ? See? Mask? There. Happy wearing a mask. Shall I wear two? That's shite. That ain't gonna work. Wait. Now I'm not getting the bloody chats turn up on the page again. For Christ's sake. Karuma Smash, it's going... Well, hang on, I've got to reboot now because now I'm not getting chat in the... Following page has become unresponsive. That's my issue. Twitch has gas. To be fair, I was on stream the other week sanding and had loads of comments about a mask. Now I have a respirator that makes me look like Bane. Never thought you'd start cosplaying during the stream. Come on, sit up there where you're supposed to be. Alrighty. My tummy is full and my hair is greasy. You're going to go bathe. Of course you are. For Christ's sake. That bring everything back. Only time will tell if that brought everything back. She's schooling tomorrow? Okay. There we go. Is it me, or is Twitch being a bit funny the last couple of days? Yeah. It was a bit funny for me. I was getting chat appearing in my archival here, but not seeing it on the Twitch stream in the background. So yes, it was being a bit funny. I don't know. I might have to get a different bit for the Dremel and do it. I can't do it at the moment though. And then what happens when I do the how much of an effect is that going to, yeah, see that shallows it out. It's the low angle light. In the actual light, it doesn't look anywhere near as effective as that, guys. Dang it. Everyone is having a problem, it's not just me. Okay. Okay, well that brings this build to a crashing halt at the moment. I can't do the Dremeling with the bits that I have. I can't do the sealing until I've done the divoting. I might be able to do laminating up the... I've been told I have a problem, but not quite sure what they were getting at. I might. See, what I'm thinking I might do is cover the horns in 2mm foam in strips, working my way from the tip backwards so that I can overlay and get a scaled effect. I have a head full of greasy hair. Someone is going to bed. Yep. Because they is a nubbity.
Good night, everyone.
They went piff. They did not. Oh, okay, no, they did not. But they would have. Night, night. Do I know anyone that has a vacuum former? No, I don't, buddy. I don't even know whether the Art Factory has one. Don't let the giant spiders, giant centipedes, giant snakes, giant ants, giant bees, and giant bed bugs bite. Welcome to Australia. But we got all them deadly giant things. Getting close to assembly time for your blaster. You think you might be seeing the light at the end of the tunnel after all this sanding. Yeah, it is. I mean, I've got an industrial vacuum cleaner sitting over there that I use for my office vac. So, yeah, a grill to heat the plastic to a point where it sags, pull it down over a bed full of holes with the vacuum seal underneath it sucking all the air out. But it's much easier if somebody's already done it. I think Adam Savage has a video clip of making a vacuum. A bit of wood, an oven broiler. Yeah. A box with a bit of pegboard would do, wouldn't it? Yeah, I would think so. Vacuum seal underneath, get that, and away you go. Metal for the face. Because there ain't nothing like a mental face. A mental metal face? Two by four sides plywood on the back, sealed up with silicone and wood glue. Put a photo up, Beauty. Show us this masterpiece of modern technology. Well, yeah, because you want all the air to be evacuated through the holes in the pegboard or your base plate to suck down the hot plastic to form a good seal around your buck. Oh, okay, fine. Don't show us a photo of it then. Because that seems like a pretty legitimate reason. But you need it now to take a photo of it. Or isn't that how it works? You have to go and do some shopping. 20 to 1 in the morning. Good luck with that. Made 4 masks with it. Cool bananas. Not there, it's not. No. Your time zone is a figment of my imagination. I was just thinking I only need 1 mold. Didn't want to go through the expense of building one. Not for one job. Not where if we can find one. Yeah. Are you friends with Created by Chaos? The guy who was dressed as Graves on the weekend. He has access to the art factory. He may be able to tell you if they've got one. Well, he will be able to tell you if they've got one there. No. I'll ask him on your behalf if there's one there. Like that laser cutting that I did for the dragon logo. That was like $5 an hour, and it took 20 minutes. And there's blows the plastic up with air before it seals. Oh, okay. Blows the plastic up before it seals. Okay. It pushes air into the chamber and then sucks it down. Oh, okay. Why does it do that? Is that like so there's no overhang or any of those sorts of things? Or we just found out it's a better technique to get a better seal or something? You don't want to be heating plastic up in the wife's oven. You wouldn't make it to another con if you did that. So it can seat on underhangs and details. Ah, okay, cool bananas. So there is a reason that gives a better result. Yeah. So you scared of the missus, are you, buddy? Or respectful of her authority is probably a better way of putting it. Wait till she's at work. Yeah, the smell of molten plastic won't give it away when she gets home at all. It may be too late to complain, but it's never too late for them to wreak their vengeance upon you. That kind of thing I'm thinking. ABS smell doesn't linger that long. Just smoke your house up. Have the alarm go off and the big burly fireys turn up. If you know what's good for you, yes. Nah, so you use the bribery technique then, Beardy. Can you heat it up with a heat gun? No, you're not going to get consistent all the way across it. I made a mask for you. when the high school had a night school program. They had all the fun toys for very cheap. Yeah, and now you can't get to them, eh? I don't know. What do you reckon? Is that the way to do it, guys? Yep. And IQ is back. He is returned. Some might say, like a bad smell. The guys in chat are talking about vacuum forms at the moment. I'm drawing a template for my horn overlays. Oops! Get back here, you. Out of interest, is there a maker space nearby that can use a vacuum former? Well, that's what I was discussing. Over here we have a thing called the Art Factory, which is a maker's space, basically. Captain Diego, how the devil are ya? Alright, Ozzy. G'day, mates. How's it going, Cobber? Just finished work? What the hell are you doing working at this hour? Fair dinkum. Don't come the raw prawn, etc. Okay, so the plan, such as there is, UK based. Oh, 6 PM for you. Oh, that's all right then. Bronze, wabba lubba dub dub hubba helium nub. Thank you very much, Bronze. You crazy person. Look at this across the top here. Pretty much Bronze Dragon, Bronze Dragon, Bronze Dragon. Thanks, Bronze. I really do appreciate it, mate. Honestly. Make me feel all embarrassed now. It's like using dollar bills for a stripper. That's okay. There will be no removing of the clothing. You can hear the poor little workshop elf coughing away there in her sleep. Whoa! What the hell? Something went wrong when trying to display this page. Really? Just keep the stream going. Now, if I'm gonna split that, it makes sense to do the split underneath where it can't be seen, doesn't it? Or it's less likely to be seen. So, I had Krim asking me where you were last night. Well, I was last night. It went a bit choppy. Yeah, Aussie internet, most definitely. But indeed, my Twitch page, which I have opened up in the background behind my OBS software, just cacked itself, man. I said, domestic issues. So I haven't been streaming due to life. I made a decision today that life just needs to stand aside for a moment because I need to get this shit done. And while streaming is not a part of this commission build, does incentivize me to get the build going on. Oh, nothing for it to be ashamed of, mate. Dumb life is that shit that happens to you when you're busy making other plans, isn't it? That's yet to be seen, Cap, but thank you. My dad's health is starting to become a bit of an issue. He lives 500 kilometres up the road from me and has organised for me to fly up in the morning and fly back in the afternoon on the same day while his lawyers are there, so we can go through the power of attorney and power of guardianship for both him and my mum. So that's a bit heavy duty. And of course, as some of you long-term watchers are aware, there's still that domestic issue with the workshop elf's custody. But hey, that which does not kill me had better get the hell out of my goddamn way. That ain't working, boys and girls. It is not fucking working, in fact. Cool, thanks guys. I appreciate that, yawns. It is what it is, mate. It'll be fine. Indeed, you're just up the road, mate. Thank you. Righty! How are you doing? You and those gorgeous banana friends of yours. Yeah, well, Mum's got early stage dementia, which is why she can't be my dad's next of kin on the medical side of things. So basically giving me power of attorney and power of guardianship is so that I can be Dad's spokesperson when it comes to those kinds of things at the hospital. Do not resuscitate and all those sorts of things. You know, I didn't realise that this song that I'm playing in the background at the moment, which is one of Dark Energy Designs, I didn't realise it was a cover version. Yeah, it is a little maturing, a little fuck. You want to complain about being an adult because you've got to get up in the morning and do adulty things. Try doing this level of adulty things. It's fucking sucky. Sorry, that was aimed at those 20-somethings again. I don't want to adult today. Got you bastard. Adulting sucks. Yeah! It's just one big fetch quest. And the XP and loot is as lame as hell. Ain't that the fucking truth? I never want to adult. Me either, Elder. I'm not sure I got the choice that way. And I think in both of our cases it may be just a little too late to change our minds now. Wann the piece of the pattern for the horn? Just because I'm old doesn't actually mean I have to act my age. Hell no. What is that? Just tape you removed? Yep, just tape. I've covered the horn in masking tape and drawn out the design that I want for the overlap. And now I'm just running a beader tape around it because it's all peeling apart on the seams. Okay, this bit, guys, this whole overlay that I'm thinking about doing up the horn is very much a work in progress, okay? I've never done this before. So it may or may not all masking tapes are created equal. Indeed not. This is a really El Cheapo painter's partner tape. So it's really dirt cheap. But for this kind of work, using it to make a template, it should be fine. Now, for instance, this edge on this piece, I'm going to increase a bit so that it... Bobby, Lily, is that you, sweetheart? You okay, honey? You're going to jump in Mummy's bed and keep Mummy awake all night, okay? She'll love you for that. Okay. Yep, well that was the little workshop elf running by in the background there. She's woken herself up with the coughing and spluttering. Come on, come off of there. Cool. Right. It's probably a really good reason why Ted does this with tinfoil. Yeah, Ted loves Tamaya for masking paint jobs. That really thin yellow one. And I think Bill and Britt also use it from Punished Props. I'm just using it. This is the cheap masking tape that I have on standby when I'm making my cardboard mock-ups. I got a roll of delicate surface tape there, which has nowhere near as much tack as this, but this is really just for a cheap throwaway template, basically. So this little extra effort to get it off is always not worth stressing about. You're welcome. Now, like I said, I want that to overlap. Well, I want number 1 to overlap over number 2. So I need to extend it enough to give it some I figure about 1 centimetre, a little less than ½ an inch. Should be all I really need. Yeah, a layering effect to mimic the horn, exactly. So I've drawn what I like as a textured design down the horn, and I'll overlap. I'll start at the tip and work my way backwards, overlapping as I go so that it looks like it's grown out towards the tip, yeah. At least that's my plan. No mention of a vac former on the Artifactory website. Does it mention all the other stuff like the laser and the CNC mill and those sorts of things? Because if it does, then that's an indication that they're listing all their equipment. If it doesn't, then you may still have a chance. It does mention the other shit. Okay, damn it. Not good. Yep. Sorry, mouthful of dry cracker. I hope so, Cap. Like I said, it seems like a sound idea in my mind, but I've never put it into practice, so we'll see how we go. No worries, Helder. Take care of yourself, man. It is 1:30 in the morning. You do need your beauty sleep. I'll catch up with you later, mate. Take care of yourself. I'll maybe pop on Facebook and put a request in the WA cosplayers group. See if anyone's got access to a vacuum form. They do clear warbler, yeah. They do clear thermoplastic. And in fact, I have a sheet of clear thermoplastic sitting just over there. Zero, buddy. It's off pay week. There are no Tim Tams. Yep, yep. KC, you missed me. Sorry about that. Having some of them life things. You know, the have to do's getting in the way of the want to do's. Filthy Bagginses. So how have you been anyway, my friend? I'm okay. I've been taking care of things. Things have been taking care of me. I'm not sure which way that works, but... Excuse me. Come on. Stop separating, you son of a bitch. You're almost done making your Vault Dweller costume. Yeehaw! And you get to wear it this weekend. Even better. The regular one, the blue suit, didn't have enough time to make the power armor. Why does the cheapest price on Amazon always mean shipping from China? I think you just answered your own question, didn't you? You make the chest strap and then the bags and stuff. Sweet. Content not available? You guys are seeing my stream, aren't you? Because it would kind of defeat the purpose if you weren't. Ha 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 ha! I wear my Nordic all day without taking it off. Got all my smash! Sitting there lurking in the background. You're listening in at work. No worries, Yawns. I'll catch you later, brother. Whose mic's muted, Beardy? Bronze? Mine? No. As a girl, though, Beardy, I need to take most of the top off to pee, unfortunately. If you have to pee in costume, you're doing it wrong. Unless it's a scuba diving costume and you're trying to keep yourself warm in that icy cold water. Dehydration for the win. Yes, I know I should hydrate, but I don't want to run the risk of peeing in my costume. There we have it, cosplay newbies, the realities of costuming at a convention. Welcome to Tyrannus TV, where we keep it real. Me too, Bronze, but it's normally while I'm fanboying. Oh God, really? That's a thing? Build it into the costume. You can say you're cross-dressing. Was that painting an empty room now, and you got the hiccups, and it's echoing really loud. Just get a straw from the tip of your dong to the... No, no, Bronze, no, no. That may work for that bloody well survivalist guy, but no. Okay. Thank you. You could pee your pants, as you would, if you're actually living in a post-apocalyptic Fallout world. Radioactive pee. Yes, it's called 7-Up. I'm going to layer down the horn to make it look like a horn. At least that's my plan. So I'm going to cut them out of 2mm foam. And work my way from the tip backwards, overlapping, which is why I put these little extra bits on the sides here. Fido Dido. Just didn't think my build was fiddly enough. Must have been, man. I don't recognise him. Which is probably why I took your comment way out of context. Because I'm a nubby skippy guy. Damn. I've been streaming for 4 hours. Haven't got much done. Why did the sperm cross the road? I don't know, Beardy. Why did the sperm cross the road? because you put the wrong socks on this Did Beatty just straight up call me a wanker? That got dirty real fast. Yeah, Beatty doesn't like my stream when it goes quiet. Tight-fisted wanker. Yes, there is a blue-footed booby. Really scoring up that horn like that. It's had work done. Are you saying that those can't possibly be real? Howdy again there, Nordic. God damn it. Tearing the blinking foam, taking tape off. Studio, how you doing? Maybe you scared her off. It's a possibility, dude. All good. You're just in from work. Night off from streaming, so chill time. Sweet. Anna, how are you? My young pineapple friend. You're good. Good to hear. I'm okay. No Tim Tams. I only get Tim Tams on pay week now. When we do the grocery shoppings. You tried to host me and noticed that you already are. Well, thank you very much. You done messed up your dinner. You overcooked the fish. Texture. Ooh, okay, yucky. Actually, you know what? I wonder how the skizzers will go on that. Same texture as a flip-flop now. That doesn't sound very tempting at all. He didn't scare off, she was just ignoring you. Okay. I'd like to say don't take it personally, but yeah, no, I think it's kind of personal. J4 Props just working and lurking. How you doing, dude? Yep, we know it's been a long stream when I've actually run out of Dark Forces, Dark Energy Designs background music. We need J5 and J6 now. How dare you do other things for a bit? They can build your Gundam crutch area. I'm leaving that alone. You measured it and sketched your crutch off screen. Yes, that is lucky. Lucky for us. No one wants to see that, indeed. 97% done. I want a cookie. I want. Okay. I'm like, yeah, okay. Where did that come from, Beauty? That doesn't seem right. Hook. Oh, okay. Oh, is that a line that Dustin Hoffman says, is it? I just remember his I hate Peter Pan. So, oh, okay, dude. It's a little excessive. I mean, it's a kid's movie, but hey. You go right ahead with your hating of the Pan Man. We just hated what he represented. I'm going to bed early. Chunk. Pam is a bum that never worked. No, I don't know. Robin Williams had him working for a while there. Bangarang! Rufio, Rufio, Rufio. Yep, 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 yep. Oh dear. Still working on Mercy. She just wasn't going to be done in time for this con. Okie dokie, 3 bits left to cut out of paper, then transfer them across to 2mm foam. See? Yes, we get Red Rooster over here. Really nice chips, Red Rooster. Yay! So, come out from underneath there. Thank you. Fondest memory of Queensland, all the food. Okay. Food is good. So now I got the bits all cut out for the pattern. And transfer them across to some 2mm foam. Chop it all out. And layer it on that horn and see what we get. Ain't no one to blame about your dry rubbery fish except for you. You all done that dry rubbery fish thing yourself. Distracted as you are. Up onto the thumbnail for being a smartass. So where in Queensland were you? I'm not familiar with it. The Aussie part. Yeah, cheeky bastard. Funny you should say that. For a while there, the vast majority of the Gold Coast, which is part of Queensland, was majority owned by the Chinese. They had the major share in the property there. Then recently, apparently, it was Kiwis. So, not all of Queensland is as Australian as the rest of it. The CBD in Cairns, the business signs are in Japanese and then in English. Have so many Japanese tourists there. At least there were when I was there. Is that the signs? North of Brisbane. Okay. All my times cans, Atherton table lands. Sounds a bit fishy, Kippering. Har, har, har. Try the veal, I'm here all week. For the East Coast, went to Lady Elliot Island, Sydney, Melbourne. Cool. Got me a Sydney trip coming up soon. As most of the people in the stream are sick and tired of me saying. Spent most of my time up near Brisbane working with your sister and with horses. Oh, sweet, that sounds like a fun time to spend. And the girls were, when they were younger, obviously into horses. Not so much nowadays. Because now they've got kids and families and shite to worry about. Did I do that right then? Yes, I did. Okay, that's random. That's track 1 on his playlist. It was lovely. Learned a lot, but the heat was a killer. And melt in the winter. Aussie winter equals UK summer. Yeah, kind of. He melted today, it was only 29. Back in a sec. And I am returned. That'll work. Bloody sales calls. Well, they gotta live too, mate. No? Apparently, I had a car accident and can claim damages. You must have slept through that one. Okay, those ones are going to have to be and some scrap. I offered to give one of those, you have a problem with your Windows PC, my details. And I went, sure, no worries. I'll give you access to my PC, let you remote log in, and within 10 to 15 minutes of you logging in, if that long, I'll have your IP and I'll have access to your machine, and once I've done that, I can log in whenever I like, and this is where it gets really interesting. I'll find out what your company's name really is, who you bank with, and then I'll manage a little bit of a transfer from your bank across that Indian-Pakistan border that you're so worried about, and then I'll make it public knowledge, and I'm pretty certain some really angry men with some really interesting questions will be knocking on your door shortly after that. So, would you like to play a game, or would you like to piss off and never ring me again? Those ones haven't rung me back again. Scuzzy little buckets. $11. My windows are fine. They're all clean, and some are even open. My dad did fall for one of those scams and ended up forking out $900, I think it was. Did they even look in the direction? Apparently not. Yeah, they don't pay him to be smart, they pay him to rip us off. Neo Absolution, ladies and gentlemen. Neo in the house, into hizzy. How you doing, bud? Zip, sup. You got something for me? What you got for me, Neo? I like things. Oh, Jesus Christ, Neo! 1,000 tons of salt. Oh, thank you very much. Why for I need all that salt? Do not trust your eyes. Things are not always what they seem. Even salt appears like sugar. This one, this is number 9. BRB AFK. Hype, hype, hype. That could have been planned a little better. That one there. Balance out the Tim Tam diet with salt. Ooh, okay. There's not been any Tim Tams today. Oh, Focalor. How you been? I didn't see you sneak in there in the middle of the conversation. I apologize. Now what the hell? Oh no, I'm feeling fine. It's just not pay week, so we have not done no groceries. Trying not to fall asleep. Why do you not wish to falling asleep? Right, let's cut some of these things out and place them so that Tim Tams are the best. Yes, yes they are. You'll not hear an argument here. Why is it so hot? WA isn't supposed to be this hot. It's 19 degrees. How can you call this hot? Are you like talking about the American WA, the like Washington, Arizona, or whatever the place it is? put that there? We can put that there. Washington State. Ah, okay. Because I too live in WA, Western Australia. Different WA. $12. $11. $9. Is it 9? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm missing one. Oh, there. Well, it's going to be pretty damn multicolored until I paint it. That one goes there. Okay. Yeah, let's not put that there. Let's put that here. That's it, the Dayglow Rave Skyrim helmet. Indeed, mate. It's what all the party kids are wearing. Hey, Beardy, are you still there, mate? You had to wash your son off. He had shampoo in his hair. Lots of shampoo in his hair. Stand him out on the garden and hit him with the hose, dude. He's 38, right? So, not quite 38. Yeah. Oops, there goes me kilobits per second. They're diving down again. We might end up losing the stream for a little bit. Shit, is that the dawn chorus? Can't be. It's only 3 a.m. Yeah, we have a couple of guys from Texas who normally are in the chat. Crims luckily is a fair way north of that, but Dark Energy Designs is smack dab in the middle of it apparently. Although thankfully, according to Crims, he's at work. So if he's at work, then he got out of it relatively lightly compared to some. Early bird catches the worm. Indeed, it freaking does. Although it won't be too much longer before I'm off to bed, guys. I don't normally do 5-hour long streams, and I've got really very little to show for 5 hours of work. I put the details on the shield, the studs up the side, and the studs and the bands around the edges, and we've managed to make that pattern for this one horn. But I'm really not impressed with the lack of progress that 5 hours has delivered, really. You have clearly never seen my stream. 3 hours and I usually have nothing to show apart from a pile of mess. Righto. You chat way too much. Yeah, me too, normally. So that is going to go there. We're going to work away from the tip backwards so that each one ends up being underneath to give me a raised detail. It's like radio. You don't want it to be silent for longer periods. That feels really weird for the listener. Indeed it is. Which is why I have music playing in the background now. However, there seems to be something wrong with Radio Rivendell. And I don't know what it is. But it is a wee tad of a nuisance. You and you, my friend. So, what I need to do is that. You're off. No worries, CK. We'll catch you later, buddy. I'm probably not going to be on for too much longer myself, really. I'll pin all these down and then probably bugger off. We will do, mate. Take care of yourself. So you can see what I'm going for, the overlapping kind of feel. Of course, I'm going to roughen these up and texture them. Make it look like horn, which is more of a hair type substance. So I'm thinking like fingernail lines along the growth of the horn. Roughen up the transition on these edges to the piece underneath it. Make it more of a organic kind of look, but not tonight, Josephine. See you, CK. No, I don't want it to do that way. I want it to do that way so it pulls against the pin. You going now, mate? Got a rugby tournament? No problemo. I pretty much am about to pull the pin myself. I'm going to put these last two bits of foam around here and pin them into place, and then I'm out of here because I've got to get some sleep before the family wakes up. Because for some funny reason they got into the habit of doing the laundry and vacuuming and stuff right out the front of my bedroom door. I think they're trying to tell me to wake the hell up. Little do they know what time I go to fucking sleep. Or if they do know, they don't care. And that's even worse. Okay, there it is. Obviously, it's a really loose fit. I haven't glued it down, I just pinned it. But that's the kind of overlay kind of thing I want going on to give me some form, some texture to that horn. What you think, guys? I think it works. Right, let's turn that and that. It has come out well. I mean, despite the bloody well psychedelic coloured job on there, I think that is going to give me the overlay. And like I said, I'll put striations in it along the growth of the horn, make these edges rougher. But yeah. And of course do the other one. So, who is currently streaming creative? Anyone decent over there streaming creative that I should throw the follow to before the host to before I go? Who do we recommend? A creative streamer who is streaming creatively, not real life, not IRL. Oh, Going Ape has started, has she? Cool. Well, let's do that then. Bring that up to there. We'll give the love across to Going Ape. Because, you know. She comes and hangs out here. We should go and hang out there. Well, gang, remember, as I always say, it's called wait, bing, there we go. You got a split cap? No worries. Take care of yourself, man. And thank you very much for your best wishes. Okay. I'm Tyrannus Cosplay. It says so right there in red writing. See, look, Tyrannus Cosplay. And don't forget, this stuff's called Cosplay because it's meant to be fun. Take care of yourselves, guys.